Hi folks, CodeTutor here and my name is Anil Deshpande. Welcome to another video in Android CICD series. In the previous video we have seen how to basically create multiple build variants. For the various build types and product flavors that we had created in the gradle.build KTS file, we have corresponding source sets defined in the project structure. So this is how it typically looks like. But you might be wondering, for the two more build flavors that we created for the dimension of tire, that is free and paid, where are the folders? Those are not there. So we will quickly create them so that code related to showing the ad banner, which should be part of the free product flavor, need not be bundled with the paid product flavor. Source sets is not completely new to you folks. We have covered it in one of the earlier videos, but I will quickly show you this when you are dealing with more than one dimension. QA staging and prod, where a dimension of environment, free and paid, are the dimension of tier. So let me show you how to add these two source sets so that you don't have to write if and else condition on the build config, because as of now you are doing it. You can see that build config show ads is being read, and then based on that you are showing this particular ad. I don't want to do that. So let me show you how to do this. The first thing is, let me create another package here. Let me call it as ads UI, and under this let me create a Kotlin interface. The name of the interface would be ads UI, and that interface would have a composable function. If you want to provide the implementation of the ads, this will have to be overridden. But then we will also create a object ads UI provider. It will have a function which returns a ads UI, whatever that implements ads UI. This is not yet implemented. That is the reason why you are seeing it as red in color. But once we create the free and paid source sets and implement the ads UI, this should get automatically resolved. So how do we do that? Right now I think I am in the free build variant selection. So let me create a free one here, new directory, free java com CodeTutor variant demo ads UI. And in this we will implement the ads UI implementer, and this extends ads UI and then override the banner function. Now let me go back to the main activity and copy paste this line here. Since we are passing the modifier here, let us use modifier to give a little bit better version than what we are doing right now. Yeah, this should be good. So this is about the free tire, and now if you see here, the red color that was showing earlier has gone now, but we have not yet provided the source set for the paid. That also will have to be created. So let me create another directory, paid. You might be wondering, why is this paid source set is showing like this but free is showing it like this? That can be fixed. You can just make it paid and it should start showing like this. So that's not a problem. I will provide the implementer here and extends ads UI, override the banner, but here we will not show anything. So show nothing, and this should get automatically be resolved. And that's it. We have implemented it. Now let me run this. I am running a build variant called as production paid release. Yeah, I am not seeing any ad banner here, but if I change it to any free release, I should be able to see the ad banner. I think we are not seeing the same ad that we are supposed to see. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Let me open the main activity. I think we have not replaced this, so let me replace this. Ads UI provider dot get dot banner and pass the modifier. We should be able to see the proper new banner. Yeah, we are seeing the new banner now. So this is pretty good, but we can even refine it even more. Instead of making this particular code still be part of the source set, we can actually convert this into a module. And how module is different from a source set? Source set is still part of the same application package. It gets compiled and bundled together as a same APK file. But when you convert this ads into a separate module, what happens is you can actually make it like a reusable library. And when you do that, the overall application's APK file size get reduced because only that flavor which needs a particular module will have that particular code, and other product flavors need not even bundle those modules. So let's quickly have a look at how I can refine this further by making this particular ads as a separate module. So let me come here and let me add a new module. It will be an Android library ads, CodeTutor ads. Let me finish this. As you can see here, now this is the ads module, CodeTutor ads. This is a separate thing, and you can see here that it is outside the apps. All our other product build flavors are here, but ads is not here. Ads is a separate module. And if you check the settings Gradle file, now ads has been included in the project paths. Earlier this was not there. So this is good, but we have to do couple of more things. Let's open the ads build KTS file. You can see that ads module has its own build KTS file. That is not the case with source sets. That is another difference. And here let me add the alias for the compose and then add the dependencies that I would need to implement the compose, because I am going to build this as a library which uses the compose. So for that purpose I would need the compose libraries in this particular ads. And here I will now create a Kotlin. It will not be a class, it will be a function, and it will be a composable function. And the whole idea is I want to basically use this particular ads banner in the free source set. So this is more or less done. Now let me open the build KTS file of the app, and I will have to add a couple of configurations here because of module that I have added, and that is free implementation project ads. This is the dependency that I have added. And now I can go here in the free. Instead of using this banner and this complicated code, I will use add banner and pass the modifier. So right now it is showing ads banner from the free source set, and now if I run this I should be able to see the ads banner from the add module. So let me run this ads banner from the ads module. And this is how you can really make your application more plug and play kind of configuration. Earlier we converted into a source set, but then we even saw an opportunity to even refine it further and convert it into a separate module. So that's it in this particular video. In the next video, which is probably the last video of this Android product flavors and build variants series, we will look at how to control the number of build variants that you are getting. Because as of now, if you have seen, when you introduce more and more build flavors, the number of variants explodes. It's a multiplication factor. But the reality is you don't need so many build variants. You might need only some of them. So how to control those parts, we will have a look at that in the next video. That brings us to the end of this particular video. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye.